we're downloading in case they don't get here right on time. So I'll just have it with me, just in case.
The very old version.
Oh, that's
Hi everybody, good morning. I'm going to grab a microphone so the people on the live stream can hear us really fast. Hi everybody, you're great, wonderful to see you. I'm Dr. Pete Fowler, Dean of the Augustana School of Music. Delighted that you came here today to see really one of the most special things that happens when you bring in an internationally renowned guest artist is watching them not only perform, but watching them teach and pass on all of the wisdom that they have and that they've learned over the years. So again, please help me welcome Joyce Yang. Great to have you here. So Ms. Yang is going to work with 4 students today. First 2 are Augustana current students studying piano, and the second 2 are prospective Augustana students. And we're delighted that you're here to play and can't wait to hear you. So first on the docket today is Gilbert DeWitt playing Beethoven's Opus 8, the Pathetique in C minor.
I think you have the right kind of spirit to play this piece, and I feel like you're telling me a story, which I really like. I think the thing that I'd like to work on is sound production, mainly, because I feel like the thing I want to see, I want to hear the most, sometimes gets buried by everything surrounding it. And the piece has so many chords, and it just needs to be, I think really I need a little more light coming from the top, so it doesn't, the melody doesn't get bogged down by the thickness of the chord. So right from the beginning, we want to hear after the big chord, tom, which was very convincing. And out of that grows bottom, ta-dum. That's a very voice-like thing. After chord, then something very, very different shows up. I still heard chord, 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 chord a little bit. So I need the top to be a lot, try to sing ta-dum, da-da, a lot more focus on the pinky. Let me just hear you do it without me.
From the first chord?
Yeah, first chord, yeah. Good, thank you. Let me get on the piano.
Yeah.
So for me, I like this line that you put, ta-dum-ba-dum, the emphasis on that. I did hear much more pinky, but even from the beginning, I would like a little more right pinky power. Try again. Now I know what this piano was like. Something like that. A little more weight on the pinky rather than attack. Mm-hmm. Very heavy fingers. Pom pom, pom pom. Really, yeah, get to the bottom.
For sure.
And after the chord, I would clear the pedal, and then because this is already piano.
Okay. Not that much clearer.
No, connected.
Okay.
Connected, but off. And then I'm losing pom pom. And that can wait a little bit. Feel the tension and let go. It can be a little delayed, but not early.
Let me do that again.
Okay. Good. That's much better. One last thing. After you play this, you have to hold. Feel. Don't let go and just put the pedal on. Stay your whole body over there. Yes. Yes. Thank you. Night and day difference for me now. And then Similar concept, but maybe a little bit more. And all of those, top, top, top. I think I wrote the word top maybe 15 times throughout. I want to hear the top singing and climbing, ta-da-da-dum, ta-da-da-dum, all the way, ta-da-dum, pop. Finally arriving in that chord. I think I would like to hear... from here, sing for me. It's very important that suddenly we lost the ta-dum, pa-dum, bum, and then we have ta-ya-da-dum, that E natural, so important. And sing for me with that very, very thick sound in the pinky. Yes, don't sing while you play like I do. Good. I like that very much. Let the left hand react when the right hand goes, Tom, and then left hand's like, me too. Yeah, just one more time from the downbeat, please. And then now, again, pinky, Tom. Oh, go on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Shh. Yeah, good. I think for me, this, let me get on the piano. This is a little bit, it's heavy. Let it flow to. After something so loud, this is very hard to hear after. I know it's forte, then piano, but if you don't really put your weight on it, you can't hear this because we have this forte piano thing. Let's try it. Yes. Good. Go on.
Okay,
Yeah. Now, long line. Good. And then start over. Really long line starting. Okay, that one. So it's dum ba da dum dum da da dum, and then we have the super long phrase, which I think left hand again is sort of like doesn't want to go with the right hand right now. It needs to kind of lean forward as the right hand starts climbing. And then let's see here. So the tension needs to break all the way on top. So don't, it's a little ta-da, it gets so heavy that we have nothing to come down from. Yeah, so let's build the tension, put the more wood in the fire from here. More top, right pinky, sing. Ta-da-da-dum, go. Ta. Yeah, that's the idea. On the long notes, remember to sing in your mind, sing through the notes. It's not just pam, tan in your mind, but ta as you're holding the notes. Feel that power in that long notes growing, and even in the rests, so we don't lose any tension. And I like that surprise now that forte piano worked better for me. Moving forward, at the allegro, it's piano. It's the storm has to begin from nothing. It's too, it sort of sounds like we jumped into the middle of a storm that's already happening. But it should be like, far away you start seeing the smoke. It should be like, what's going on a little bit in the beginning. To do that, left hand is too loud. Yeah, try to play. Yeah, good. Remember to have just a pillar in the middle of the hand, and it just seesawing back and forth, yeah? Yeah, and between the two notes, we want to basically hear the bottom, it's the thumb that always gets loud. So, yes, good. And try to move a little less. It's a little like, yeah, very still. It doesn't have to be perfect oscillation. Yeah, good. Let's add right hand softer. There's no crescendo, piano. And then ta-da, here, pa, come down, shh. Again, nothing. Da-da-da-da, shh. Yeah, good. Is this sforzando? I would like a little bit more, but it's not a splat kind of sforzando. It's pam, tam. It's this kind of not down. It's up, and then yeah. It should grow out of that. It's like a tail that grows out of the sforzandos. So it's not a virtuosic run after. Yeah? Just try from here. Too much thumb. This is too loud. Yeah, good. This run I think could benefit just playing the last measure. No, da. Yeah, good. And then add the. Yeah, it's here. You don't make this is the bridge that breaks. Na da da da. Just these are just technical. What was your question here?
When building that up, is it once again coming from the piano still, or is it now letting it so?
It's a little bit more active now. It's been activated, so it's a little bigger. But play this for me. I think it's the attack that's more important than the. Okay. Yeah. So we'll cover this a little bit later also, but it's a little bit you're jumping from the air. So it's a little. Like, I see a lot of jumping around. This creates too much sound and then too much, so it's from the note up. And try not to jump that much. And top. And once you can do it like that, then we add dynamics and figure out. Yes, do it without the left hand, just, yup. And then let's make a crescendo. Yes, that's the touch. We need that for everything. And then, dee-dim, dee-dim. And then, this is too loud. Let's do that one. Yes, as much as top as possible. And then let's fix one thing. Yum, bum, 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 dun, 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 pa, dum, pa. Left hand's too loud. It's cha 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 cha. It's too active. So left hand alone, very softly. Good. And then right hand, the whole reason why it's so hard is because of the jumps. So when you jump, it's harder to go left than to the right. Always, because it's gonna go yum pum 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 dun dun dun. That's what you want to avoid. Therefore, you have to practice not from this note, but from this note, the note before. The jump is what is hard, and not, starting the new phrase. So just play this for me. Yeah. And then don't play until you have your thumb on the key. Don't splat from the air. You can take a tiny time, but at no circumstances, yum, dun, 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 yum, pa, 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 ta, 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 ta. Yeah. Yeah, it's good. And then try to do the next one. Yeah. So you just heard it, right? Da 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 da, bum bum bum, ta da da bum bum. Yeah. Yeah. It's the thumb. If you hear the thumb barking, bad sign. Always try to get there. I've written a lot of little words like top, long line, tom, ba, da, 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 da. You're distracted by all these busy things. Dum, pum, pum. This is what I need to hear.
Should it also be more staccato yet?
No, not staccato, just brought out. I think staccato might be written there because that's what we need to hear, yeah. And then this is subito, this is subito piano. It's too loud. All of those things starting are too loud for me, and a little drier here. Yeah, I wrote some things like don't mumble. Even if you mumble, everyone needs to know what the mumbling words are. It can't be like, oh, I don't know, sing something. And then the rest, yeah, the end, I know we need to stop. I felt, this chord needs to be on time. Daga 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 pam, and then you rest. Not here. Yeah. Play this for me, and then have the pulse in your mind. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go! You're late. Yeah. Okay. Yes, that needs to be in time because the thing after that, so everyone's feeling dun 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 pum 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 pum, and then you don't play anything. Da-dum, da-da. That can only be effective if we have the pulse in mind beforehand. So that's, I think, for me, very important. Yeah, and then good ending, very dramatic. Thank you.
Thank you, appreciate it.
So we're going to go backwards about 30 years in time to Mozart. This is Piano Sonata in A major, K331. Please welcome Jada Hoffman.
Beautiful touch, and I can see that you really like this piece. I think you're enjoying yourself. Not really. A little bit. Sure. It's hard at 10 o'clock in the morning to perform. But it was, there were some really charming moments, and I'd like to just create a little more sense that we are playing a variation. How is it transformed? Just get like what each variation has to offer and heighten that a little bit more so the audience is like, oh, the melody, oh yes, I didn't see that aspect of the melody yet. And it's just, finds it amazing throughout, even if we're hearing the same melody over and over. It just feels like a new variation is a new melody almost. So let's just focus on the differences between the variations. Starting with the theme, I like your tone. It's very sweet, and even though you don't really bring out the melody, I can hear it pretty well, and I kind of almost like that it's distant. There's a kind of a nostalgic feel to it, so I don't want to change it too much. Oh, hey, I think someone wrote exactly what I wrote. I would like that little arrow to be present a little bit more. Ta-da-da-yum. I need the line to go ta-yum, ta-dum. Right now, it's a little bit ta-da-da-da-da-da-da. I need ta-da-da-yum. And then come back, ta-ya-da-da-yum. So I hear that line, tam pam pa-da-dum, coming all the way down. So sing for me, ta-yum, when you go up. Yeah. It's very small, but that makes a big difference for me. Then it feels like it's a longer phrase when you come up a little bit, and then we have a space to come down. Yeah? Very good. And then all of those, when it becomes like later, it applies basically every measure. Try to, don't lose power too much in the da-da-da. Sometimes it gets ta-da-da. Of course, the line comes down, but I know you don't want to make a crescendo, of course, but just really finesse that taper so it doesn't lose any tension. Variation 1. What did you write? Delicate. You're playing it very delicately. I think it can be a little less delicate, actually. So Mozart is introducing the wrong notes. He's sort of like, he's planting these little cavities into the melody. So it's humorous for me. I think, let me get on the piano. I would highlight the fact that there are wrong notes that don't belong. So instead of the right notes, doesn't have any wrong notes. The tune, I think, needs a little bit of, you have to play them so that you're sort of telling the audience, like, did you hear that? That's not a mistake. It's not because I messed up. He wrote that, ta-dum instead of tum, ti-din, ti-din, ti-din. Really, really enjoy that. Let's see what happens. Yeah, I like that so much more. I think now the only thing to do is ta-dum, pa-dum, and then ta-dum is not a cavity. So ta-dum, ya-dum, ta-dum, da-dum. Make sure those don't have any accents, yeah? Let's just do that one and that one. And then da-da-da, dee-dee, dee-dee. So actually there are only 4 of them. So we don't hear it in every measure. So it becomes less charming when it's just all the time. Right? You get that it's this one is a cavity and this one's just da 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 da. It's part of the chord. Yeah? Okay, let's try it. It's so good. Yes, now there are little hills that are, you're winking at us all over the place, and I hear all the nuances. It's so good. Okay, moving forward. And then, later to here. Ta-dum, ta-dum, dee-da-dee-da-dee-da-dee. It was 3 in a row. Very exciting. I think dun 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 dun. That sforzando is there because he was so bad before. You know, it's like he writes all these crazy notes and he's like yum bum bum ba da da. He's like, no, I didn't mean it. Did you hear something? I didn't do that. He's like reinforcing the right notes after that to fix, I think. Because I was thinking, why is there sforzando there? And he's like, no, I just meant an E. It's a dominant note. So, I love, creating all these reasons why, Mozart might have written these figures. Okay, now the next one, I think this one was beautiful. Again, dum bum perum. Sometimes dum bum terum. Da 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 da. I think without making a crescendo, bum 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 bum. Da 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 dum bum bum bum. It could kind of anticipate moving forward. So that has life rather than coming down. This is for me, it's a much more lively thing. So let's try it. Yeah. Let's just hear your right hand. Let me just see your fingering. You do? Like that? This one, you do? You start from C sharp? Good. I prefer that. I heard the turn and the other note before. The chord goes up and down, doesn't come down. Yeah. One more time. Try it. The first one. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I think my whole point is you can work on that later, but this tone, he goes up here. That lift, I think, is very important. Instead of, if you come down, and then this has no power to do anything. You have to throw the ball up a little bit, catch, up, catch. So just experiment with that as you, trill always starts on the note that you see, yeah? Not below. I think, next one, I need a little more tension. This is when the lyricism really needs to come through, and when it becomes an octave, it's not vertical. It should be very linked and, almost it should be sliding from one note to the other, like a string player, like dee. I know it's octaves, so they're hard, but that's the whole point. That's a big challenge for the pianist. I wrote tension and lyricism. Let's try it in the beginning as linear as possible, as linked as possible, like you're squeezing toothpaste out of a tooth, it's like you're squeezing something out. Let's try it. Okay, that's okay. So the touch right now, I see a lot of vertical movement. Like, I'm exaggerating, but it's a lot of up and down. I would like you to practice. Basically, it should be voiced, so the top is a lot more. And try to really shape it. Think of a shape that you want to do only with your pinky, not the whole thing. I think that needs to go down. And then so there it's shaped. Something like that. So it's not too. Instead of, I'm exaggerating, but it's a little bit. That's not good. Go here. Dissonant. Back up. Just try this octave one. I think your single one is quite good. Let's work on the, yeah. Okay, we're gonna do one thing. So, 1/5 shifting is fine. I mean, you could change to 1/4, but it's beside the issue, I think. So ta-da-da, come down, ta-da-da, and then up, ta-da-da. That's all we're gonna do now. Ta-da-ya-da-da. Okay, I heard it. Da-da-da-da-da, da-da. That's what I heard. Ta-da-da. Down to A. Very soft. Yes, now you're listening. That's what we, and then ta-da-ya. Let's go up and then down, 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 down. Go. Good. Thank you so much. Just for me, second one, how you want to shape it, listen, don't let anything poke out. Try it. Yeah, good. That's good. Be careful when you hit the, black key, that's a shift, so it's prone to being accented. Ta-da-yum. Try to come down. Da-da-da, da-da-da. Yeah? Okay. Good, good, good. Thanks for doing that with me. I would like a lot more piano than forte. Yeah, you were trying to do that. Oh, yeah, try it. Try the much bigger contrast. You can come up a little bit. Ta-da-dum, come up. Good. Yeah, I like it. Maybe it's not Mozart original. Do you like it? The piano and then forte? Are you convinced that that's correct, that the editors are correct in assuming that? Like, you have to believe it to do something like that because it's kind of dramatic, you know? So if you believe it, let me try to do it. I don't, gosh. Let's see. Not sure if I can do it, but let's see. It's very hard to do. I see. Do you find that the second one has more life than the first one, though, or do you feel like it's their friends and they're locking hand in hand and they're sort of the same? Good, good. Adding contrast, yeah. If you want to add contrast, one thing I can do, instead of making it forte, let's do this. Ta-da-da-da-dum, ta-da-da-da-dum. Sort of more gentle slope. And then ta-da-da-da. It's very hard. More swell the second time without changing the right hand. What do you think? The ta-da-dee-doo-dee-doo stays the same, but first time it's ta-da-da-da-dum. Second time it's ta-da-da-da-dum. It's sort of going more toward the top. That's what I would do, because I think doing a big contrast, actually, in hindsight, is a little too extreme there. Okay, I know we're almost out of time. This one, you're doing a great job, but it's like, I hear maybe a clarinet. They would sing every single note, make nothing poke out. Sometimes I hear one note a little bit slightly out of place, and it wakes me up from the dream. So make sure you caress, and then it rushes. Whenever there's, I think other places too, whenever there's a scale, sometimes you get excited and you're like, oh, no. So, seatbelt whenever you have that scale going up. What did I write there? Okay, you did something beautiful so you made a crescendo, and I was like, oh, she's going somewhere, and then I lost you right at the top of it. Go all the way to this chord. Dum, na, 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 ta, da, ta, da, dum. Play for me here. Da, na, 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 da, 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 da. Or maybe here. You do a beautiful something. Something happens, and then you disappear. Go all the way to the end, wherever you want to start before that. I think it's this. Play that for me. It's don't look at the music. Let's hear that. It's a little it's too fast. It's an ornament, but we have to sing. Just do that for me. Ah, I lose sound on the E. Yeah. It's I hear this. Da 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 da. One more time. It's da da da. This one sticks out. Less. So more E, less D sharp. Yeah, good. And then now a little faster. Ya da 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 dum. Yeah. It's still limpy. You hear it? It's like da 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 dum pa da 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 dum. It's hard because it's 4-3-2. But you did all this work getting interesting, and then there you're like, and you just go away. So you've led up to this point. You gotta sing the end. It's the last word of the phrase. So without that, all of this interesting buildup loses its purpose. So pay attention to that. And then, yes, we need to stop, but all these runny notes, let's see, one last thing. All of these, they're not all the same. This, so da 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 da. I don't want to hear every 16th note. Ba ba da ba bum 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 ba da 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 da. I just want to hear the main line there. It seemed a little bit busy with all the notes being equal, so we end up hearing a roller coaster. But it needs to be a little more. The important notes, I think, need to sing a little bit more than the other ones. These two, ya da 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 da. You need to circle which ones are important, so we have the guiding light, not all the virtuosic runs. It still needs to be, I think, a little bit more organized. But you're on great track. Thank you. Thanks.
Okay, so we make a couple major shifts here. The first one, we're done with the classical period. We're on to the romantic period completely. We're done with major keys. We're only into minor keys from now. And we're on to our high school students that are visiting. So would you please help me welcome from Fargo, North Dakota, this is Adam Brockman playing Chopin Ballade No. 1 in G minor.
emotionally charged, played with so much heart. Yeah, it's like you believe in all the notes you played for me, and I felt your heart and all your hard work. Thank you for that. It has a magical quality. It took me to places, and sometimes, there were some big surprises, and I suffered sometimes, but I don't know if you did that to me on purpose, or I just did it all by myself. It's all in the storytelling. There's so many highs and lows, and how we get to the release is so important. And you always kept me guessing, which is great, because this is really one of the pillars of romantic repertoire, and we think about it a lot, and you've changed some landscapes for me, so which is, I thank you for that. I think for me sometimes the very poetic, slow things are so beautiful, but it goes on for a little bit too long. So it starts losing magic after a little while. It needs a little bit of movement so it can live in that poetic place without it getting like so small that it curls into a hole, or nothing's happening, so you're like, is this coming out of this? Sometimes you start asking questions. So I want the soft sections to, I think, gain a little bit more identity, and we'll work on that a little bit later. My main thing, little things that are an instant fix, a little pet peeve of mine. You do a gorgeous. You never play those together, but it's. You can take some freedom, of course. It's rubato and all that, but not every time. I was like, you did it once, and I was like, okay, it's expressive, it's okay. Second time, okay, I still like it. It's so beautiful. He's singing so nicely, and by the third time, fourth time, I'm like, no, not again. So it just, I don't know. I'm a very, in some ways, a little purist as to what's written. Yes, rubato is okay, but by this point, I don't know, someone actually drew a line there for the two notes to come together. I wrote, yes, exclamation point. By this point, I think it needs to be together. At least give me one together before, and then here, these were all separate when it comes back later in pianissimo. I'll give you two that you can be not together, but certain things, it's only expressive if it's next to the rubato version cannot become what's written, So it needs. Can you play that for me, just for me together? Yeah. Good. Yeah, I think second time, one of these times you can do it. But yes, just give me one or two that, so I know it's not something you do out of habit. It's meant to be not together. That's all we're listening for, actually, as maybe more pianists. It's like, is this a choice, or is this just like, I just feel like it, so I do it. It's like, I need to hear that from you, that I thought about it, and this one needs a little bit more conflict between the hands, so I'm gonna add a little rubato, something like that. before we get to the timing of things, I feel like certain powerful fortissimo outbursts, it's maybe the tempo is okay, but it's a very flighty. And my teacher has always said, you might be playing all the notes, but if I don't hear them all, then what's the point? So I needed to gain a little bit more, I think, let's see, let's find a good spot. Here, for example, it's too runny, like dum, yum, tom, tom. I need a little bit more guiding notes to come out a little bit more. Try this for me. I found it's the left hand's fault. Right hand is doing just fine. The left hand is throwing tantrums on the side. Let's play the left hand a little bit. There he is. So yeah, we know about that now. Let's see. There was something that's let's do the end. This presto is very effective. Left hand, I think for me, is too loud. I would like to hear the right hand a little more clarity. Da-yam, papayam, papayam. Sorry, it scared you. But it's a little, like a lot of sound, and I want it more focused. Right hand, let's play 10% slower, not runny, put seatbelt on. I think as pianists, we spend our entire life to be able to put a seatbelt on a place like this. Ultimate control, ta-dam, pa-pa-dam, pa-pa-dam, not runny, go ahead. Oh yeah, good. Okay, so for me, let me get on the piano. The guiding notes are. I think this is too loud. It's a little bit too much interaction. So, and left hand. More of the instead of it's too busy right here, and it gets in the way of the right hand. Maybe it's left hand's is the not the weak link, but let's do the left hand a little bit. Yeah. Actually, I need a more body from the bottom ones. Dum pom pom pom. Can I hear a little bit more of the single notes? Good. That's the sound, and it thankfully matches with the tapadam papadam papadam. Let's play it. Let's see if you can do an instant change. Let's play it. Two hands. It's much better. More pedal. Much better. I feel it much more like tayam, papadam, instead of like like these things falling. That has much more definition for me. This one is it's I see a lot of movement. Also, we need to organize this. There's it's a lot. I would do a lot of small small capsuled practice sessions where it's not just you don't play the whole thing, but and then so the movements are much more efficient, so you're not like, there's so many movements in air right now, so we need to be closer to the keys as much as possible. Just play for me, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Okay, shorter, da-da-da-da-tam. Yeah, good, one more time. You're not making this turn. I'm missing na. I think you're here. I think you're playing this. Oh, it doesn't really matter, but yeah, it's easier. Anyway, it might be hard to fix at this point, but so yeah, you need to just this is slow section practice where if you miss a note, then get slower, slower, slower. This is a very metronomic work. I don't know, more than 60% of my practice sessions are with the metronome. I would be all over this. This would be like a 2-hour session. You put it at, starts at da 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 da. Dot, 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 dot. And when I lived in New York City, I'm sure all my neighbors wanted to pull their hair out after hearing it 40,000 times. But this just needs to be much more technically stable. Accent this note for me. So when it switches that, it's more interesting. I heard this one, but it's much more interesting when you know what it's doing, making fun of. Yeah, okay. Yeah, good. Diet, maybe a tiny little da 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 paya da 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 3. The paya a little more separation. Yeah, so now I hear the difference. Okay, so let's hear. This was a big surprise. I know it says agitato right here, but let's go to the soft sections. Beginning, I like the timing. When the left hand pops out here, I would begin without pause. It's like and then left hand joins like, oh, me too. It should just appear, and not like, should I go? There is a little lull here that I didn't like, and then I would like this to move forward. He's giving you a signal that it's moving. Da 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 dum, pa da 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 dum, pa da, and then a little crescendo da da, and then this needs to continue. Here you dropped energy again, and we were like slow again, and I started getting a little bit impatient, and then it was really slow and beautiful, but really slow for a far longer, and then there was basically no agitato, and suddenly we were fast. So for me, I would start moving a little bit at a time, and this to sort of be headed toward agitato. That's what I would do. Start from here or the measure before. see a slightly different arc. I see it more like that. I feel like is magic. And if you take too much time before that, like here, we've used up all our magic card already. And when we get there, it's like, that's kind of nice. But I would like to keep our magic marbles till we get there. And then this whole thing to be, to grow out of that. Could that move a little bit, tiny bit, so we can do something here? Maybe da 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 da. Oh yeah, wherever. Da 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 pa. Good. Here, da 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 da. You go toward this note. Yeah, good. And then now back away, back, and magic. Oh, and Tom, and then. I know there's a crescendo, but I don't know. I feel like it's not an aggressive, like full chord. I know it's. Okay, you do it your way. Can you try it once though? Da 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 pa. Go toward that, and then da 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 ta. In motion. Yes, thank you. Beautiful. And don't get faster, but start breathing. Tom, pa da da da. So agitato is like not suddenly fast. Not too much rit. What you did is the maximum. Start there. Keep going. It's too fast. It's too fast. We're not ready for it. You were like, boom! And then we're like, where did he go? He's gone. Dum pa no pa da 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 ta da 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 tan ta da 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 ta da 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 ta da 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 da. Take us with you. Don't just like disappear. One more time. I know we're out of time, but try to keep your agitato to minimum da 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 until like here. Then go. Yeah. One more time here. Yeah, it's very exciting. That's the timing. I like that so much more because now we're all with you. We're like, yes, let's go. And everyone's like, go, 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 go. And we're all on the same train. This is too blurry. I said less runny. It's same kind of exercise. It's not like broken chord. It's not. It's not. It's a little bit. At least at a slower tempo, I need to hear it, all the notes. I won't make you do it now. But this Once you do the agitato, seatbelt. Here. No faster than that. It's gonna sound plenty fast no matter what, because it was so slow before. Here. I'll just play for you. Different sound. I think you're playing the wrong rhythm here. This one always comes here, both times. So, start here, and then I would go toward the top, and then when it does the skipping stone thing, I always think of the tom pom pom. Like I see that movement, not dum pom pom. You know, I think you play it much more expressively, but I just sort of see it as like a little physics experiment, you know, in a way. Okay, we need to stop. Start here. I need to hear the start of the virtuosity. Skipping stones. More insisting here. Hey, I can spend a whole day on this, but we must move on. So convincing. Keep going. I love it. Thank you.
One of the things that I always find just so incredible when you see world-class artists, like the amount of repertoire that they know. Like, oh, is this just like, Joyce, were you practicing this like yesterday? No, like, and then at the same time, it's like, you've lived with this music for forever. It's just a real treat to see that. Adam, great job, thank you. Really excited to bring forward our last student to perform yet again more Chopin. This is Chopin Scherzo No. 1 in B-flat minor. Please help me welcome from Brookings, South Dakota, Aiden Lansing.
I don't mean to interrupt. Oh, sorry, I scared you. Sorry. We have more than 8 hours of things to discuss, and we're running out of time, so I'm just going to interrupt you. It's going, sorry. I wish I could hear all of it, but it's a bit, the concepts are, it's coming back and coming back, so I think it's probably best we just focus on what we have. Oh, sorry. I didn't want to start clapping or something. It's what happens in an audition, and I thought that would be even more disrespectful. Okay, so I feel like it could gain a lot more waves from the arpeggios. Right now, the virtuosic arpeggios seem a little bit like dreamy, but they need to be a lot more, in a way, flashy. Like, taka, 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 pam! You know, we need a lot more grandeur from them. And right now, it feels like, you know, flower petals floating in the sky. So I want to add a little bit of drama in certain places and a tiny more, just a little more storytelling and certain focuses in the sound. What really pops out in the beginning, I like your beginning, and I like the mood that you create. Technically, I need incredibly perfect left hand. I hear your right hand is doing well, but left hand. So I don't left hand alone. It's very mean. But let me just hear it. Let me hear your right hand. And left hand a lot less. Two hands together. Yeah, good. And it's your, right now it sounds, there's a little weight on the bottom. I would like it to be a question mark. Like, this F is a long, it's kind of long. So let me see your hand. Play it one more time. Yeah. Good. That's all I need. Yeah, go toward the F. Yeah. Okay, good. Again, and this time, anticipate your second one. Sometimes it sounds dun da 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 dum, da 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 da. The second one, it seems far away, but I would like it to be bum ta da yum, bar yum. Good. Yeah, and then you can wait more. Now that this is forward motion, it's starting to get a little loud. Watch out for the F, and then you can wait a lot longer. Yes, your attack on the top is good. I would like this one to be even bigger. So, pom, pom, tom, tom. When it goes a step higher, let me hear dum pum, and then give me much more on this one, but not everything, because this dum has to be our ultimate destination. But yeah, let's try it. Okay. Whatever tempo you do, this has to be basically the same. It's a little slower now. Pam, tam, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum, da-da-yum, ba-yum. Everyone is feeling your beats at that moment. Don't be delayed. Wait, go! I love the C, but let me get on the piano. Yeah. Not like, oh yeah, that E natural. No, it's it. It should be this. What? He writes. Then correct it. And then, and then it explodes. Did I break something? I felt like the string popped. I didn't do it? Oh, good. Whew. Okay.
Same place.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah. Yes! And then, yeah, that's right. That's the motion. So it's like da da. He corrects it, and then right hand's like, yes, you gave me the F. So dramatic. Yes. So that's the arc.
Okay.
Don't hurt your hand.
Okay.
It's okay.
Yeah.
You're massaging your hand. Uh-oh. Okay. I don't know. I never performed this piece, but you might want to do it with
Both hands. Okay.
I don't know. Do people do that? Maybe it looks bad. We don't want to look bad. Sound is first, but look is important. Sounds. All right. Moving forward. This is too blurry. Too much pedal.
Okay.
A little drier. Try it. And it's too. Right now it's like it's a little bit. Yes. F natural, be careful. That's the least amount of sound. Before it was like, I didn't hear what was going on with the pedal. And yes, good. I think for me, left hand, more bass, less of the busy stuff. It's a nice sound, but I want to hear a little more melody, but I think your melody is okay. I think it's the left hand that's getting in the way. Yeah. Let me see you do it again. Yes. Good. This is what I mean. It's right now, let me get on the piano. It's instead of, it's now, the middle guys are a little healthy right now. I'm doing my best to follow your pinky, and left hand is like, no, me. It's a little, it's okay. Okay, I don't know if this is gonna make it easier or harder. I want you to play just the right hand with just the bass, and let's sing through the right hand notes. So just play dom, bom, din, din. And then there's a suspension. Yes, good. so yeah, this is a good exercise. It's painful to do it in front of an audience. So let me. This is what I'm going for. These little technical, these will come with practice, but the melody, we need to know exactly what we're gonna do with it. So what's happening is it's less, and then back, and then more, and then back, maybe a little bit, and then it's forte. That melody line is not, it's not gonna just suddenly come in the concert. So it's a lot of, it's not clear, it's like a melody that, if you give it to a wind player, they'll run out of breath and they'll start turning like prunes over here. So it goes on forever, it's a long melody. Just play the right hand, left hand, just leave it alone, yeah. So, the ta-dum. Yes. Yes, good. Now you're singing like a bird. It's a long line. It's a beautiful line. It would be beneficial, since the left hand isn't there, put this with the metronome just to, feel the pulse, and then left hand alone practice, and then when it's very efficient, do that exercise where it's just the bass, and then try to, get the two pinkies together. And then it'll be like so easy after that. And then you can just be free and sing and not worry, and have a good time in the concert. Yes, so I think that would be beneficial. And after this is a very important moment. This has to be a crescendo. So it sounded very like floaty. Has to be a lot of bravura, lyricism. It's not gonna just happen now, but play for me. Do, go, 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 go. What? Crazy fingering. One more time. Okay, with that fingering, no one will be able to play this virtuoso. You're doing 3/3? Yeah. No, that needs to stop right now. Okay, I'll write down a fingering for you. 1 second. Yeah, there's no way like when you're hopping with one finger. Okay, so yeah, and then yeah. Oh, what is written here? You're getting very interesting by yourself. Yeah? Good. And then this is a 5. So much easier than what you're doing. It's a da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, 3 semicircles. One more time. Yeah, good. It has to be a 2. Don't do a 3 there. Yeah, good. With that fingering, play it slowly, so it's taka 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 taka, and then eventually wham, bam. This has to be virtuosic. Oh, I'm glad I caught that. Are you doing something like that later too? There's one more. Now you're worrying me. Play this one. E major. Oh. Yeah, good. Yeah, that one's more self-explanatory. Is there one more? I don't remember.
It repeats again.
Oh yeah, it's the same thing?
Yeah.
Okay. No 3-3. Wow, that's really hard. That would be like a dare. It's like, I dare you to do 3-3. Okay, we are also a little bit tight for time. So I would like a little more. I know it's sotto voce. Play it for me a little more top and a little softer. Yeah, good. And then I might go, bring a little left hand. It's the same chord, but voicing it a little bit different because it repeats. And then ta-da-dum. This needs to sing. Do your dreamy thing and really sing for me. Yes, good. Yeah, that's it. And then when every time the sotto voce comes, break. Big rest. Make sure you give us that rest. And then ta-da-da. Again. Things are changing, but building blocks are very similar, so that's all. Yeah. And then your tone is very, you never bang on the piano, which I appreciate. It's just a little bit more sharpness in those virtuosic passages that I need, and certain chords could be just with a little more attack. These beautiful lyrical things are working pretty well. Make sure nothing pokes out. They're all your friends. Don't lose any friends. Don't leave anyone behind. Let everyone sing. With Chopin, it's so delicate. Once you start having holes, it's just like goes south very quickly. Wish I could hear the end, but thank you for playing. Good job.